Marlon Mack. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Hey, kill.
Tight dog, tight.
We're going to 54.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they respond.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Slam. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Line in. We're going to 54. Line in. 26.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Brissett on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You got edge, yeah? You got nothing. Mike,
out of the gun, Brissett. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. To throw, Brissett. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Brissett, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. They'll throw again. Brissett. And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second down now, Pollard. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards. Prescott now from the 50. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Cooper was the intended target. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing on second down. Brissett. Throw left side here complete to Campbell. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run to the former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athlete. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Darius Leonard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, 46.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Here we go, kill.
Check.
Here we go, going to 54. Why in?
Check.
26.
On third down, Pollard, space to maneuver at the 40. The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 72 yards, and the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
Talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll run with Pollard. Quincy Wilson in on the stop.
Kill. 27.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
53 is the mic.
It was 1 to 54. Why in?
He's checking.
26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Hey, kill.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that. Oh, try. Mike 50. You must be dreaming. Mike 50. Watch the screen.
26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Kill. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the safety creep.
On 2nd down, Pollard. Cowboys. Tony Pollard as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
You're looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. There he goes left side. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That first down completion only netted them 3. Second and 7. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Prescott from the gun on third. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a
Check, nickel, nickel, nickel. Joker.
On first down, Pollard. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Keep playing.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Cooper's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 8.
From the 22, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. 15 yards on the play, first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Throwing. Prescott. And that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Marr now to kick this one away. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Break. There we go. 54 miles.
In your face.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Pollard, and he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Check out. Watch out. Go to 54. Why ain't?
On third down, Pollard. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Brings up second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Run for Pollard. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few inches. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's third and short. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
54, right there. 54, Mike. 54. Mike, 54. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Hey, one set.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off Byron Jones. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there'll be a break in the action here because Prescott is going to use a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Golden. Intended that time for Cooper. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
20.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
2nd down and 6 at the 46-yard line.
You ain't got nothing.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Right there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Newton. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, here's Newton. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On second down, it's Pollard. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
That's a part. We're going to 54. Why in? Kill. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why in? Crunch.
Here we go on fourth down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's McCaffrey, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Gun. 20.
Right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Newton forced out to his left. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They give him a gain of 37.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed.
Gun.
On first and 10, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. The shotgun snap for Newton. Being chased out left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Throwing is Newton. He's going to sling this deep down, trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That's caught at the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards.
First down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Prescott from the gun. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Cooper was the target there, but it's going to be second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On second down now, Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field, no matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
46. He's coming. We're going to 54. Why in? We're going to 54. Why in? He's crazy. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why in? 26.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to throw now. Prescott looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But now it's third and goal. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
47.
Push him back. 59 Mike. Check. 59.
We're 47.
Mike, check. 59.
26.
Prescott. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal.
Stop your body.
Go, get out there.
Mike is 59. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
47.
59 Mike. Check. Echo. Watch a slant. Mike, check. 59.
Gun.
Nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
26.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And that is incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? And everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial And a big loss here as he's taken down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's Newton. He'll buy some time right. Quick slant, caught by Moore. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a terrific return. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Marr now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mike, 280. 55. That's fair. Watch the legs up.
On first down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Kill. 47.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Check. Watch 54. You better be afraid.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
Took right.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Now Wilson on first down. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Gun. Back to you. I'm going back to you.
On second down, it's Carson, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
14.
Seahawks, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
At the 34-yard line.
Right there. 54 Mike. It's just me and you. There.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And the pressure gets to him again. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out. To the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 54. Right, 54.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Kill. Turn up.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Line.
Switch gears.
Here we go. Going to 53.
Check.
Here we go. Going to 54. Line.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made by Patrick John. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Pollard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Watch that screen. Watch that.
We're going to 53.
Check the screen. He's trying to
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now a give here to Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
4th down, Prescott. And it's caught. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Wait, 20!
Check 55 to Mike. They can't.
Number West.
Check 99. Check 99.
Wait,
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Wait, 20! We ain't giving up nothing.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Prescott now. And his throw is incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch
47.
You tighten up. Let's go, Chuck. Right there.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
50. 54. Bravo.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. We got to learn. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check, check.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a blue draw corpus.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Sugar, sugar. Go bandit.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Hey, Echo. 72.
Wide, get wide.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brady on target to Edelman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Rip.
Check, 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 check. Hey, hey, watch it, watch it. Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Hey, Delta.
Motion, motion, motion. Hey, watch that, watch that.
Now Brady again. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
From the 16, Prescott. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Prescott now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. I don't think you got it, son.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. No gain on this defense.
Now Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Kill, 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 kill. 47.
Mike 54. We got it.
26.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back. Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Antoine Woods able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, go 66. Hey, 66. Wait, pretty good.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Now Austin. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
1st down, Prescott. Caught left side by Cobb. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Come on, boy. You got it. Don't be scared. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Swerve, hey.
Get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Go. Get out there.
Check. Watch 54. You ain't
We're going to 53.
Mike 54. Zoom. Mike 54. Let's get the ball. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
26.
To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go.
To the air again, Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
Check 53, man down. 72.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check 49.
First down, here's White. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Robert Quinn. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Check 30.
Regular.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Back.
Alert.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Hey, check it.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Mark off the 5 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, they'll learn that lesson when they review it, but it didn't cost them.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quickly. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Prescott now from the 50. Going right side, he has Winton. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Watch the pass. 54.
On third down, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jamie Collins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We're going to 53.
SOS. 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 Check, 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 check.
We're going to 54. Why in?
Let's go.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he's going to go down again. Jamie Collins. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Protein spill.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Regular.
Now Brady. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 16 yards, a first down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Brady going to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, watch out. Check Mike, 26.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
First down, Dallas.
So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10.
Check, watch 54. Watch the screen.
There we go, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Mike 54. You run. Hey, watch this.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
We're going to 54. Why in?
They'll throw again. Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here I come again. Shift.
Hey, check it. Hey, Charlie.
Watch 55.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Mike 55.
Check it. Reload.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
Brady going to look to throw. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, 29 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Rush in. Rush.
Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 54. Why ain't?
Check 3.
One last shot now for Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting.